Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another episode of this Piscean Reports. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you are having a beautiful Sunday. For those of you new to my channel, welcome aboard. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. You guys, welcome back. Those who are new to the channel, welcome aboard. My name is Chiquita. I didn't say that. I am your reader for the evening. And I have interesting message. Let me start this with this. If you are in a situationship, you know, third party, whatever, if you are in that kind of relationship, you might want to pull up a chair, okay? Because the cards that came out, you're probably going to want to hear. You're probably going to want to hear this one. Man, let me go ahead and get started. It's I want to say this. If, like I said, if you're in a situationship, your person's person, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, lover, significant, decided to come into your reading. Okay. Let me go ahead and show you what we got going on here. You got the snake. Okay, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Your next card, you have seduction, flirting, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Okay, your person, I'm going to give you this card here. You have not today. Okay, I'm most focused on not dealing hurt and still angry. So your person's person is very, very angry with you. Very angry with you. Okay. Your person is mad. She thinks he or she, will say she, thinking male, female, traditional type situation here. Okay. But yeah, your person's person is mad. Okay. They think that you are responsible for their person not being with them. You seduced their person. Okay. But like I said, this person is really, really, really angry to the point to where I'm more focused on look over your shoulder. This person is very malicious, very angry. This person is not taking, if you took, it's like this is the energy that I'm getting. You took something that belonged to your person's person, we'll say her. You took something that belonged to her, okay? Or if, switch it around. You took something that belonged to him. Okay. And they're really, really angry. Okay. They consider you the other woman. How dare you come in? You seduced my man. You took him away. And they are very, very angry. Still angry about it. Okay, maybe you haven't seen anything from this person, you haven't heard anything from this person, but Spirit says you need to know that this person is harboring a great deal of resentment against you, still very angry. Okay, you've got heartbroken. They're deeply hurt. They're sad. Okay, they're reeling from the breakup. All right, grieving and mourning. Okay, so yeah, they're hurt like hell, mad as hell, hurt as hell. They think you're the other woman. You're the one is at fault. You flirted and you seduced my man. Okay, and they're still angry about that. Okay. Card over here. You got kisses. This is how they see you. Okay, they're envisioning you and their man, kissing, giving and receiving that affection, loving on each other. Like, she literally can see you guys in her mind. She's consumed with you. Okay, consumed with you. I can't believe you stole my man. I can't believe. Oh, I could freaking kill you. Like, to the point to where they're malicious. They're angry. You're the competition. You or the other woman. That's how they view you. Okay, so whether or not you did that remains to be seen. It could be a situation where you either didn't know, or maybe you did know. Okay, and I don't know, I guess the feelings were too strong, whatever. You guys, the bottom line is they're in separation, and he or she is holding you responsible. You seduced him. You took them from me, and they're hurt and they're mad, okay, and grieving. All right, they're still thinking about your person, okay. They want them back. You're the one who's in the wrong, not your person, who ultimately that should be where the anger, it's my opinion. In anytime there's a situation like this, okay, rather than focus on the person, your person walking away from you, your person, straying, you want to focus, because you still love that person. You don't want to hold them responsible. You want to hold the other person responsible. Okay, and whether or not you seduced them, you guys know better than I would. Okay, but you need to know that this person is very angry. They think that you look at with the kisses, they can see you guys together in their mind. They're that angry, they're that hurt, they're that, I want to say, borderline obsessed, really. Okay, let me see what other wow. This card fell out, the butterfly. The relationship evolving, okay, to the next phase, right? So they think, they see you guys, growing and evolving and together and happy, and he or she is pissed. Oh my God, so pissed. Let me see. I'm going to do a couple of, I'll probably do like two more of these cards here, and then I want to, I will either go with the Twin Flame Oracle, or I will do Romance Angels. I haven't made up my mind. But yeah, man, God dang, look at that heartbroken heart. They sitting up here thinking about you too, you over there blowing kisses at this person. Just all up in your reading, You're the other woman. This person is very angry. You have abundance here. They think you guys are living it up. Look at, you're over there, and they see you, with their person. Now, if that person, if your person, your man, your woman, I don't know how else to say this, but if you're over there with them, they see you guys like this, happy, celebrating, having a good time, kisses, happiness, your relationship is growing and evolving, and they're sitting over here heartbroken and angry, blaming you. You're the one who's at fault. They're still angry about it, so if you haven't heard anything, trust and believe, this person is sick over the fact that you guys are, they feel stabbed in the back. Wow, I can't make it up. They look at heartbreak, pain, separation, shocking. They feel betrayed by this person. So you have what she wants. If it's a woman, you have what he wants. Okay. If you are the other way, you get it. But bottom line, look, stabbed in the back. They feel hurt. They feel, they see you, they think you guys are living the life, and they're heartbroken and feeling all kinds of betrayed. One more. Give me another one. Well, that's good. Look, you've got clock here. Okay, needs time, takes time, needs time to heal. So they need a little time, obviously, right? Um, I think they need to process this whole thing. Let me see. Will they or won't they? Very angry, very angry. In which case, look, this message might be for your person's person. You know, in which case spirit is like, I know you feel stabbed in the back, I know you feel heartbroken, your person ran away from you and went to someone else, okay, or and you're feeling hurt, in which case this could be that message from the universe. If your person's person is seeing this, this could be that message for them as well. Listen, we get it. You feel stabbed in the back. You feel hurt. You see them over there. You can envision them kissing and happy and together and in love and their relationship growing, and you feel, left out in the cold, in which case, time heals all wounds. Spirit will be like, you know what? This too shall pass. It'll be okay. Look at it this way. If this person, for your person, if your person's person is seeing this, then I would have said, if this person went away from you like that, then number one, they really weren't yours to begin with. If they were able to just walk away from you so easy and stray so easy, they obviously didn't love you. They didn't respect you. And in which case, let it go. Let it go. Like I said, time will heal. Okay, this person, right, basically ran away from you and ran into the arms of someone else. In which case, everything is, everything's a lesson. Yeah, it's painful, but everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. It helps. First of all, stop thinking about it. Seeing that, let go of the thoughts of this person. Focus more on yourself. But let me see what comes out. As for you, collective, if you're wondering and you're seeing all of this and you're like, oh my gosh, I really hate that they're in this energy. That was never my intention. I didn't want any of this. In which case, spirit is like, it's going to be okay. They will heal. Time will heal eventually, heal the pain of whatever this is. Let me see. Give me another one. Give me. What do we get? You got heart with the key. Welcoming love. I like that. Open your heart. Let me see. Give me one more before I say anything. If your person is, I will say this as well, because you've got runner and then coming to, running to. So if you are, let's say your person is over with them, but at the same time, they know of you. For some of you guys, your person is still over there with their significant, okay? But their significant is very, very aware of who you are, okay? And they're hurt by this whole thing. They're mad as hell. They see you as the other woman. You're the liar. You're the cheater. You're responsible, it's your fault, okay, that they feel stabbed in the back and hurt, okay? In which case, your person may very well be on his way over to you. Okay, the relationship up there is over. All right, and this person is on their way to you. So if they are still with their person, look at that. They are 9 times out of 10 they want to come to you. Okay, the other person's very angry, very heartbroken. Okay, they hate that your person, with the kisses here, has all this affection for you. Okay, they're ready to come to you. All right, and have this abundant, that maybe they see themselves as having a very beautiful life with you. Okay, and yes, this person definitely feels stabbed in the back by all of this, but everything will be okay. you know. But so you got that runner and heart with the key. Somebody's a running. Somebody's a ready. If they have not left yet, they are certainly going to. They're on their way. One more. Give me that one. Yep. Yep. They're on their way. You got coffee cup here. You guys, you're going to hook up, you know. They're going to call you. Let's meet. I need to talk. We need to talk. You know, I left her. I'm going to leave her. You know. Separation. Yep. Oh my God. So separation can go either one of two ways. This is the universe saying, yep, this thing, they're gonna leave that person and be with you. Some of you, this has already occurred. You guys are together and they're over there angry and everything is gonna be okay. They ran to you, okay? Others of you, it's more like they're on their way to you. They're over there, but they're not really there. They're there physically, but not, you know, emotionally. You know, their heart is with you. Wow, separation. There's a separation that has occurred or will most certainly occur. The chaser. So look at this. We got the runner chaser dynamic here. Okay, interesting. Somebody's about to come and run, and they want to, they're going to leave their person and they want to come towards you. Maybe they're going to run away from that person and come chasing after you. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is very interesting. The other person is so angry, hurt. You stole my man. You seduced my man. You know, you stole him. Okay? You're the one he thinks about kissing. You're the one that makes him happy with abundance. And I feel stabbed in the back. I'm so flippin' angry. You know, they want to come to you. They want to call you. They're going to call you. They're going to talk to you. They're going to be with you. Maybe on some level they know this already. If your person is watching the reading, then they know this already. Which would be really weird. How weird would it be that both you guys see this reading? That would be heavy as hell. Like there's a message here for everybody. It's her. I'm mad. I'm angry. I'm heartbroken. I'm hurt. How could you do this to me? How could you steal him? How could you do that? You know? And you're like, I'm not doing anything. Okay, you're over here in this chaser energy. You're trying to get the hell away from all of this. Maybe you're trying to separate yourself from all of this. You know, for some of you, it is quite possible that you are the one who's like, you know what, I'm not trying to be a part of this. I'm not trying to do this to you. You know, I'm sorry that you feel standing back. You know, I would say don't direct the energy at me. Direct it at your person, the runner. Direct it at the person, at them. You know, but, you know, whatever. Let me go ahead and keep going here. One more. Give me one more. Boom. Ascending. Wow. Somebody is leaving their person to be with you. Transcending obstacles. A new phase. Yep. Preparing for a union. Wow. So if you and your person are in love and you guys want to be together, that's definitely going to happen. But the universe wanted you to know that the other person is hurt, is angry. But with clock here, this too shall pass. Ultimately they will be okay. But yeah, your person is definitely coming to you. They want you. They want to take you guys' relationship to that next level. Okay. They feel something more with you with ascending. You know, there's um what's on the bottom? Mm. Um what was I gonna say? I'm sorry, I looked at the bottom of the deck. I apologize. Give me a second. Angry. It's gonna be okay. You didn't ask for any of that, you know. But they are coming. If you didn't know, get ready. They will come. That has been a reoccurring, of course, with the retrogrades. Oh, always, always, always. Um, but yeah, if you're in that third party situation, you know, somebody has to, quote unquote, somebody's got to win and somebody has to lose. And, you know, when it comes to third party situations, it's all messy. There really is no winners and no losers. It's just a situation. You know, it just is. And everybody has to, I don't know, learn, grow from it. I don't know. But yeah. Wow. Let me see something. I want to see um which one do I want? Oh gosh, let me see the twin flame. That card did not come out, but you have the card of ascending, you know, heart with the key, runner, understanding. What else before I say? Solitude. Give me one more. And healing. What's that say? Cycles. Understanding. Here, I'm sorry, you guys. I did not. Here, let me give you that. Understanding. I didn't even see how low it was. I apologize. You have understanding, and then you've got solitude. And then healing. I get solitude and healing. You know, going through something like this is can be very draining emotionally. You know, so I can see the universe saying, you know, that, but with understanding here, aside from just maybe the universe is just like, you know, you get it, like you understand, uh, you understand, or you pretty much know what the deal is with this situation. It's like, okay, I know he's coming. All right. You understand what the deal is here. Okay. But I do think that I agree with the message of solitude, that this is a time to kind of be by yourself, because dig this. This might be the situation that's going on there. Okay. This person's strayed to be with you. They're going to walk away. All right. They want to come to you. They think that there's something there. Maybe you do too. In which case, you know, you guys have this understanding here. But I feel like it would be in your best interest to kind of be alone, because just because this person sees this and wants to come running to you, what do you want? You know, I'm seeing what this person wants. I don't see anything here that says this is what you want. I see that this is what's happening. Okay, someone wants to leave someone else to be with you. Okay, that's fine. But what do you want? In which case, maybe you do need to spend some time alone and figure out, now that you have some inside track, and inside knowledge about what's going to happen. You understand the situation. You see it from all sides. You see it from your person's side. You see it from your person's side. This is heartbreaking. This is, painful, probably embarrassing. But I think that the ultimate goal here is for everyone this is going to, a healing is definitely going to take place. I don't think this is be alone and meditate. I get, everything is going to be, ultimately, everything is going to be okay. You understand what the situation is. Spirit says it's time for you to be alone because you need to now figure out what it is that you want. And ultimately, there will be healing in this situation. Oh, 2 came out. Oh my goodness. Once again, back to back, we have the cards of fear and regret. Wow. It's a lot of emotion here. A lot of emotion. Wow. But the star of the show here is really also, which aka your person is also going through it as well. All of you guys are. She showed up to show how angry she was. She's mad at you. She takes it out on you. It's all your fault, right? She's not mad at the person. Okay? But at the same time, this person does regret a lot of what's happened here. Maybe they regret going astray. They could regret creating this situation altogether, It's very interesting. This is interesting. Do I want one more? Man, this is interesting. Wow. One more. Give me one more. It's 27 minutes. You guys know my thing here. I'm going to buy us a little, what do you call those? Hourglass. I saw one at the store, and they might have one for 30 minutes. And if they do, I'm going to get that. And once the sand in the hourglass runs out, so does the reading. Yeah, they're about to take some action. There's definitely going to be some movement here. There's going to be some movement. People leaving, people walking away, decisions that need to be made. There's a lot here. There is a lot. Situationships are so messy. God dang, they are so messy. Anyway. Oh, we got inner child. Let me see. Dark night of the soul. Inner child healing and dark night of the soul. This could be all involved. This could just be your person, the one who's in fear, the one who's ready to make a move, who's going to make a move. It could also be you as well. All right, I'm going to leave that right there. Man, I hope you guys liked the message. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Wow, nothing make me happy and let you guys know this is a very heavy situation. It's heavy for everybody, for all concerned. I think it's amazing that Spirit decided to give everybody's point of view on this, But like I said, you've got your person is making moves and taking action, and is getting ready to make some things happen, but go in solitude. This spirit is suggesting that you spend some time alone and make sure that whatever happens next is what you want. Okay, just because someone else wants that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to follow suit. Okay, I walked away from my wife. Okay, I didn't tell you to do that. Why did you do that? That's if you feel that way. If you're happy and they walked away, that's terrific. Go, make your move. You had the clock up there. Everybody will heal ultimately. If that's your dream, do what you're going to do. But like I said, just because someone else, that is their decision, what's your decision? You know, are you okay with what's about to take place? Is this what you want, or are you doing this based on someone else? Because you don't want to hurt them, because they walked away, because they sacrificed. Is it what you really want? Okay. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I am going to get out of here, you guys. I hope I can get this uploaded. It's already 10:30 and I got things to do tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this edition, this late show edition of Tarot. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. I love you guys. I will see you next time on the next video. You guys take care. Bye-bye.